Good morning, everyone. We are now in chapter 4, the parallels between the two age in the providence of restoration. So, since the ultimate purpose of the providence of restoration is to lay the foundation for the Messiah, if it is for long, the dispensation to restore this foundation must be repeated. So, this has meant, in effect, the repetition of dispensation to restore through indemnity, the symbolic offering, and the substantial offering. So, the national center responsible for God's providence in the age of the providence of restoration was Israel. So, hence the Old Testament, which records the history of Israel, provides the source of materials with which to study the history of the providence in that age. So, the people who became central responsible for the providence of the age of the prolongation of restoration were the Christians. Accordingly, the history of Christianity provides a source of material for understanding the providential history in this age. So, section 1, the period of slavery in Egypt and the period of persecution, the Roman Empire. So, Egypt's slavery was the restoration of the 400 period from Noah to Abraham, which had been defiled due to Abraham's mistake in his offering. So, number two, restoring Jesus' cross. So, persecution, the Roman Empire was to restore the previous period through parallel indemnity condition. By enduring the suffering, the Christians were restoring through indemnity the 400-year period of preparation for the advent of the Messiah, which had been defiled due to the Jewish people's mistake in leading him to the cross. So during the period of Egyptian slavery after Jacob entered Egypt with his 12 sons and 70 kinsmen, their descendants suffered terrible abuse at the hands of the Egyptian of 400 years suffering. So number two, during the period of Roman persecution, Jesus' 12 apostles and 70 disciples were the first of many generations of Christians who suffered severe persecution in the Roman Empire over a period of 400 years persecution. So about Egyptian slavery at the end of Israel's slavery in Egypt, Moses brought the Pharaoh to his knees by the power of the three signs and 10 flags. He then led the Israelites out of Egypt and set out of the land of the Canaan. Number two is toward the end the period of persecution in the Roman Empire. Jesus increased the numbers of believers by moving their hearts with his power and grace. Jesus led Emperor Constantine to recognize Christianity and Theodosius one to establish Christianity as the state religion. Christian thus restored Canaan spiritually inside the Roman Empire, the satanic world. Okay, everybody, that's all for today. Bye, everyone.